Hey guys! So I've been getting a lot of messages about posting another video and asking a whole bunch of questions, blah blah blah, about my tongue piercing. I've had it for a month and almost a week on Thursday. It's going by extremely fast and I love it. Today is just going to be about frequently asked questions and everything up until my 1 month mark. So I've probably said some of these things in my past videos, but today it's gonna be from first day of getting it done to right now. So let's start off with the first day. Alright, so my mistake was I went in to a nail salon and got it pierced. Took like 5 minutes with paying and waiting and everything. Wasn't even that long. Just clamped my tongue, looked at it, dotted it, slid the needle through. It hurt. It hurt me. I don't know if mine was because it wasn't professional. Like it was obviously because you have to have your piercing license in order to pierce, but I mean I would have much rather had it at an actual piercing place rather than a nail salon, if anybody knows what I mean. Oops, I just slurred my words. Anyways, so that alone, it was fine. Pain is tolerable. Some people don't even feel it. I mean, I have my belly button pierced and people have said that the tongue hurts less than the belly button. I mean, I didn't feel my belly button at all, like whatsoever. I was at the guy and he was just like, "You're done." And I was like, "What? Like really?" But this I felt and it hurt a lot. Well, not a lot. I'm just being very over dramatic. Worse than I expected, but it's completely tolerable. Um, Anyways, so after I got it done, I had to go to work, and I work at McDonald's, and I had to talk all the time there, whether I'm taking an order or delegating a task, blah blah blah. So that was my first mistake. Actually, second mistake. Yeah, second. First mistake was going to the nail salon. So that was my second mistake, and the swelling was ridiculous. Like, it was fine when I first got it, and then about 2 hours later, I couldn't talk. My tongue felt like, well, you can't really feel your tongue swelling. You just know it's swollen because you can't talk or do anything with your mouth. So, but they luckily loved me and took me off order taking. I think I was in the window, so I only had to say a few words like "have a good night" or "total is blah blah blah." But so that was a bad experience. And my third mistake was I didn't eat before I got it done. So I tried eating some ice cream at work. Ice cream wouldn't even go down. Like, I could not put it on my tongue or anything, and it was terrible. I had someone I worked with in there, and she was like, "You need to eat ice," or something like that. So I tried eating the ice cubes, like the little ice cubes chips or whatever. I couldn't. Like, it wouldn't even go on my tongue. It was so uncomfortable, and I hated it. So I ended up drinking a caramel frappe. I don't know, I'm sure people have heard of it or had one. So that actually made the swelling go down a little bit. And I mean, there was no difference. I could barely tell, but I could tell a little bit. But so that was my one day. I didn't eat at all that day, except if you count a little bit of ice cream going down my throat or the caramel frappe. So couldn't eat then. And then the second day came around and the swelling was still there, very much there. Everyone said that I was going to be in a lot of pain the second and third day, but I didn't experience any pain during it except probably a week after, that was when the swelling went down, and I'll explain later. But I had really bad swelling the second day, and it was still bad. I couldn't eat anything at all, and my boyfriend, yes, I have a boyfriend of a year and some odd months, but he came over that night with Taco Bell, and he actually bought me Taco Bell, thinking I could, maybe chew it or, mush it up and eat it, because he bought me the cheesy fiesta potatoes, and, I figured I could give it a shot. Well, I couldn't, and I was so upset because I love Taco Bell. Love it. But, So I couldn't do that. So I tried eating Jello, and Jello was probably the worst thing for me to eat because I could not swallow it. Like, I tried eating yogurt before that, and I've heard that's very bad. I heard you're not supposed to eat dairy, and I did. So that was probably my third mistake, fourth mistake, eating dairy. I don't know, but I couldn't even eat. So that went on for about 4 to 5 days where I didn't eat a thing. Well, I did, but I didn't fully eat it. Like maybe 1 or 2 bites went down my throat. So I was so moody and I hated my life because the swelling was just not going down, and I had swelling for about 6 days. I think the swelling went down around the 6th day, and I was finally able to, eat ice cream and all that stuff. It finally went down okay. It was still very difficult. I remember the first day I was freaking out because I had this bar in my throat and I was so afraid of swallowing the ball, and it was terrible. But you do get used to it. I got used to it after the first day. Like the second day I was like, oh, okay, it's in my mouth. It's not going to go down my throat. But after the week, it was easier. Finally, I will forever remember my first meal that I've eaten after this thing, and that was corned beef hash and eggs. I had those, and it went down so amazing, and I was probably the happiest girl in the world that day. But other than that, I mean, the first week is terrible. Absolutely terrible. I personally just wanted to take this thing out every single second that I, talked or moved or whatever. I just wanted it out. But I was like, I went through those first 3 days of hell, and I should probably just keep going. So I did, and I still have it, and it's been a month now. But anyways, use mouthwash as much as you can. I mean, I don't even think I have it in here anymore, but I bought Listerine, and I heard that was actually very bad for it. So what is this, like mistake number 5 or 4 or whatever? But I mean, it worked fine. I didn't have any issues with it, except the back of my throat got all white and whatever. But I mean, it worked fine for me. I got the colored one, and then people started yelling at me saying that I needed the non-dyed one, which tasted disgusting. But then I heard you needed the colored one, and it was just one big mess. And honestly, I only used it for a week. I recommend you use it for longer. But I mean, I used mine for a week, so there's another mistake added to the tally chart. What else? My tip of my tongue in my previous videos, if you watch them, you will see that I was complaining about the tip of my tongue and how numb and uncomfortable it was, and how I felt this like line in my tongue. It was really weird, and I think it was like a nerve, like they're growing back, because I don't really feel that anymore. Yeah, it's not red or anything anymore, and the feeling's kind of gone, which thank God, because that was very uncomfortable. I tried to curl my hair today, so it's all over the place. What else? Do I regret it? No, I don't regret it. I absolutely love it. I wish eating was a little more easy, or whatever another word is, but I think it's just because I have a longer bar. I mean, it is kind of long. So if I switch it out and get a shorter one, maybe that will help. I hope. I look really tired. Whew. I finally put makeup on today. I don't put makeup on ever, so I put a lot of makeup on, and I am really tired. But alright, I'm getting off subject. So I would say the worst is the first day to about a week, and then it starts getting tolerable. I mean, anyone who has it will tell you that the first week is just terrible, and it is. It really is. Mine, because I couldn't eat. I love food, and I couldn't eat, and that was just the worst. So, but if you want to get it, I recommend it. Just make sure you go to somebody professional. Like, professional that knows what they're doing and won't take 5 minutes to pierce your tongue and not give you any detail about it or how to clean it. This lady didn't even tell me how to clean it or what to do or anything. I think she said something about the mouthwash, and that was it. I mean, I've researched it before I even got it to make sure what I needed. So by like a toothbrush, you need a toothbrush. for the old bacteria to switch it out. Whatever. Mouthwash. Maybe some floss if you want to do it. I floss. See that? Yeah, I floss. But, mouthwash, toothbrush, floss, ice, a lot of ice, if you can handle that. Yeah. I mean, go look on other channels if I'm forgetting anything, because I'm not very reliable right now. I'm so tired. And my camera quality is crappy. But, whatever. Anyways, I mean, people have asked me to post videos about what's going on. I mean, it's been a month now. It's practically fine. I keep falling over. I'm screwing with my dresser right now. But, it's fine. It's worth it. I love it. I think you would like it too if you get one. I want to get more piercings. Like a lot of them. Probably more in my ear. I'm not sure yet. But okay. I'm going on 11 minutes now and I think I'm good here. So, goodbye.